welcome. We are here to talk about your shits,
Her shits.
our shits.
This
Welcome,
is
Grown Woman Shit Podcast. Whoop, whoop. Special guest in the house.
Yes.
You all love her. You have seen her. And trust me, you will not see the last of her. Welcome, Miss Andrea Rowe.
Hi, ladies.
Yeah.
How are you?
I am great. Excited to be here.
We are excited to have you.
Absolutely.
So where are you?
Beautiful.
So where are you today?
Absolutely, as well.
Yes.
We are rocking original.
I don't know about rocking, but I am snatched
I feel
in
it.
Miss Andre
I feel
original. Okay.
You know, I love all your designs.
Yes.
They're all so custom and
Oh my
so
gosh.
loving on the body.
Yes.
And you respect, especially me. You know, I go through, the tough life of having not big chest, but a bigger bottom.
You know?
And it's difficult to find things that actually works and feels good and looks amazing. So-
And you know, she always insinuates my thickness. So I'm here for
oh
it.
my gosh.
I'm always sticking Miss Andrea Rowe.
Yes.
Okay, so
You don't have, I create.
you
and
and you
that's
know,
what we're
and here we
saying.
go up top. Look.
Exactly. So let the people know who Miss Andrea Rowe is.
Yes.
Well, I am originally from Miami, Florida,
Yeah.
and born and raised.
Sun-kissed.
And yes.
Yeah.
You see it all day.
So I am a South Beach princess.
Yes. Okay. You cannot sit with her. Thank you.
Started sewing when I was 5 years old.
Oh wow! Out the gate.
Yes.
Okay.
So sewing, doing hair, and
Yeah.
all those great things, and
Okay.
just a natural born creative.
Yes.
And it's
Okay.
close. So when did you decide, or when did you get the inkling like, yo, let me put my stuff out here because I am pretty damn good.
Well, it took me a while to do that because, you know, growing up, a little tidbit that some people don't know about me is that I was born cross-eyed.
Oh.
So I was teased and bullied a lot growing up. So, you know, self-esteem, like
Right.
confidence, so getting bullied at home, getting bullied at school. So
Yeah.
it was like there was really no safe haven. So when I was about 9 years old, literally I asked God, I said, the only thing I know how to do is work with my hands.
Okay.
Thing I know how to do.
Right.
So I started sewing, really, really sewing.
Yes.
And when I was in junior high school, I would sew for other students.
Okay. Come through with the prom dress.
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
prom dresses.
Make that a quick hustle.
Exactly.
Yes.
Love it.
I started doing prom dresses when I was in junior high school.
I love that.
Amazing.
Oh my goodness.
So that kind of drived your force to say, yo, I'm freaking amazing at this.
Yes and no.
so humble about it. Just
Yes
so
and no.
humble about it.
It's one of those things where because life hits you.
Yes.
And so many different things happen.
Right.
So just a lot of ups and downs back and forth and things like that.
Definitely.
And so you don't get to the point where you're like, yeah, I'm really, really good at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really, really good.
Especially with times changing, and then you're kind of like, do I want to do the change with the time, or then you're like, stick to
and
you.
I've actually had people tell me, oh, you need to do this more with your designs, or
Oh,
you
no.
need to do that more with your designs. And I said, I'm going to do what the Holy Spirit tells me to do with my
Right.
designs, because that's who gives me the inspiration.
Exactly.
So I don't get into what's fad,
Yeah.
what's
Right.
trendy.
It's
Right,
what you
right.
create.
And it's whatever I create. It's
Yes.
whatever. It's like I could draw something, but it's going to change by the time it gets to that model.
I'm
because
sure.
something's going to switch up.
Yeah,
Right.
and we've seen you hands on backstage. Just give me that fabric right there.
And
Yes.
you know what?
Build
Fun
it
fact,
on-
A real
yes.
fun fact.
Yes.
So I've been knowing Andre for a couple of years now. Few
Yeah.
years.
Five.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yeah.
And there is this one dress.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I love this dress. It is the color of the sun.
Oh yes,
And
that golden
this dress
yellow
has
dress.
changed
It's infamous.
over the years.
Isn't it like a 2-piece now? Or didn't you make it a 2-piece at one point?
No, originally the dress had no ruffles.
Right.
That's what it was. I
wore that.
remember
I wore
that.
it then.
And the dress had the ruffles up the split.
Right.
Yes.
And
And you wore
around the
that.
neck.
Yes, and I wore that.
Yeah, and the ruffles around the neck. And that
Yes.
was the addition. So I would just play with the ruffles.
Yes.
Whether they were on the shoulder, off the shoulder, around the
Good.
neck, not around the neck.
Look, and I love when she makes the big avant-garde neck. It looks like a big old flower petal. You just
Yes.
the seed of it.
I
Like
love
it's
it. Love
crazy.
it. I love
Yes.
the blossoming of your creation.
Yes.
They give like new life every time. So when you wear it, it's like, oh yeah, this is brand new. Custom made for
Ooh,
me. Then
right.
that's how I feel every time because
Right,
I
right.
didn't
Talk
hate
about
that
it.
dress. I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved
Yes.
that dress.
When
Yes.
we did the cancer show, that
Yeah.
latex,
Oh,
she had me in latex, and it was for
I'm
me.
gonna get
Okay,
that.
I was so happy. I was
okay,
like,
next time I want that.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that thing was so heavy. I was like, how did she do it?
And you know where that was from?
Oh,
Oh,
No,
oh yeah,
Valley.
P Valley is what you told me.
Valley.
Yes,
See,
Yes.
that outfit.
So we have to keep
definitely-
going. Tell
Okay.
us more about you. So you're in the
Yes.
business. What all do you really do?
What all
Definitely.
do I really do? All things fabric. If it can be made with fabric, I can make it.
Look, okay.
I do upholstery.
Yes, ma'am.
I have restored 100-year-old pieces of furniture.
And it's been beautiful.
Yes, I have
Looking like it was
restored
brand
furniture
new.
that had books for legs, and they had legs now. Yes, they had legs.
That
now.
part. Hold it
Books for
up.
legs.
Just hold it steady.
Being held up by, just being held up by some books. But I do upholstery, I do window treatments, I do bedding, I do custom bedding, I do interior design,
Yes, ma'am.
and I actually do automobile upholstery. I do car upholstery as well.
Yes.
So there's no
I've done
reason for you to be
it.
rolling around with all these tears in your seat. Okay.
No need, no need. You name it, I do it. I've made
Yes.
purses, I've made hats, I've done everything.
I
Wow.
love that. All
So,
encompassing.
Did it?
She's a
kinda like-
sweatshop herself.
Right.
Yes, and I can
So
prove it.
covering
Okay.
shoes and
Yes.
everything as well.
I have not done shoes. That
Oh,
has
those
not
are going to
been
be
a-
fire.
When you do
That
that,
has not been a draw for me.
really.
Yeah. She's like, she's taking her
I
lane.
love doing like custom purses.
Okay.
You
Mhm.
know, and I have a name for that collection as well. That's Barnes and Vats.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
It's-
Surprises.
yeah.
Exactly.
I have something for everything. And but yeah, I like purses and bags and hats and things like that. Those types of
Okay.
accessories.
So,
And I have a men's collection as well.
ooh,
Look out
okay.
now.
Talk about
Okay.
take care of the ladies
All of
and
And
the
the men.
fellas.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my geez.
Yes.
Okay, so when are you gonna hook me up with like a matching outfit? Well, I guess I gotta get somebody to match one with first. We're gonna work on that part.
What the
Well,
couples
we-
outfit?
Yes.
Well, we can find you a male model that's,
I don't want a male model.
Well-
I don't think I could really anybody like deal with anybody in the industry.
Oh yeah, that's no.
They're a little
We
weird.
don't do that.
Oh,
But
yes.
yes.
That part. That part. So
Right.
when was it that you decided to just come out and say, I'm going to take care of the plus size models, I'm going to take care of the small models, I'm going to take care of everybody because everybody needs to be fitted.
Honestly,
The standard don't fit me.
honestly, I have done plus size models since I was in my 20s.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
I have done all the way up to a size 32.
So you're most likely the original plus size designer.
Yes.
And we
I've
just
done-
don't give you your roses
Right.
like we need to.
I've done plus size models. I've done regular size models. I've done thin models.
Yeah.
The
The
standard,
thick ones. The thick
standard
ones.
models.
Yeah.
In all honesty, my clothes wear better on curvier models
I
or plus size models.
trust and believe I know.
or, full figured models.
Yes.
My clothes just wear better. They
Is
look
it-
better.
Something that you were able to relate to because you are a curvy woman yourself. So it was
Yes.
easier to just say, hey, this is what insinuates.
Yes, because when I was younger, I would go to the store and I could not find anything that would
Mm.
fit.
Yeah.
It's bad when you have to buy a size 22 for a blouse
Yeah.
and it doesn't. It fits.
It's
in
still
the
not,
bust,
yeah, but it's
but
not
in
everywhere
here,
else.
It's
not
huge.
snatched.
I look
Yeah.
pregnant or I look fat or I look
Oh, yeah, no.
slumpy or
So did
you know.
that push you to say, okay, well, can I alter this particular outfit to or
I
a particular shirt?
could,
Or make it herself.
Okay.
But
or just
for
make it?
me,
Yeah.
it was so much easier. Buy 3 yards of fabric, cut it out, make it, and it's made in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Ah,
See, I would
gotcha.
go to the fabric store, and in 15 minutes, I have fabric in my hands.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
And
It was like your
in another
playground.
hour, I got a
Got-
shirt,
Right.
or I got an
Right.
outfit,
Oh,
or I got
yes.
a dress,
I love
Look.
that.
And it's custom fitted.
and it's custom fitted.
Tailored
If
to
it's
me.
if it's too big in one spot, okay, we take it in there.
Right.
Okay.
If it's too small, okay, we let it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That is just amazing. So
So
how
cool.
long is the longest garment? Like what's the longest garment? How
What do you
long
mean?
did it take
How long did it take?
to make your like
Ooh.
most extraordinary?
Ooh. I think maybe a couple weeks.
Couple
Okay.
weeks, yeah.
Weeks. I had a wedding dress that I was doing,
Mm.
and one was a wedding dress, one was a prom dress, and it's
Ooh.
because it was hand beaded appliques.
Oh,
that had to
Oh,
placed.
that's gonna be. I want to see
that's
that.
forever, ever, ever.
I know, right?
You have to love this to do
Yes.
this.
Yes, and
Because-
you have to be patient. You have to
Right.
be patient.
Definitely.
Everybody doesn't. Everybody doesn't have the patience to do what I do,
Yes.
and because I teach sewing as well.
You got a
I
lot
have a
of
sewing
patience.
academy, so
I love it. Do you
Yes.
teach kids or
Yes.
just adults?
kids and adults.
Oh, so you do really have to have a whole bunch of patience.
Yes.
We trying to get rid of our kids, so where we sending them?
Okay. And I get it.
We gonna
But the
send 'em
thing
to you.
is that, like a lot of young people, they'll say, hey, I want to design, but they
Yes.
don't want to learn how to sew.
Mhm.
But I always tell you, if you want to design, you have to know how to sew.
Because you're not a
Because
designer.
if you don't know how to put your garment together, you can't tell a sample maker how to put your garment together.
Okay.
So if
Right.
I have to be the one to decide how your garment goes together, then now I'm the designer. You are no longer the designer.
How about
Okay.
that? Fun
Tell me
fact.
about it.
Forget
How about that?
They
How about
fun
that? Okay,
fact.
so
Today's been
what
full of fun facts.
what separates you from being a designer?
Uh-huh.
From a stylist. That's always been one of those things.
So I am a designer slash stylist slash what's the other thing they like to say? Seamstress. I've had people just call me a
Yes.
seamstress.
Gotcha.
Okay, so a designer actually designs, draws, they can draw it,
From
they do it by
scratch,
inspiration,
everything.
From scratch.
Yeah.
They can make a garment from scratch. You give them a piece of fabric, they can produce a garment.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, they actually sew it, whether it's on the sewing machine or whether it's by hand.
Mhm.
Right.
So that is a designer. A stylist can go to the store,
Mhm.
or they can go on Pinterest. Nah, I don't know if I'm able to say that.
Yeah.
Or they can go on, different websites,
Mhm.
and they can pick different things. They have a good eye
Yes.
for fashion.
Putting
They
it
have an eye for
together.
fashion, of
Gotcha.
putting it together.
Something
how
that's
it should
already
look.
been designed.
Something that's already been designed,
Yes.
something that's already been made.
Yes.
Okay.
Now there are people who are stylists slash, I call them not crafters.
Oh, those people
Okay.
who like
They
revamp it.
embellishers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I call them garment embellishers. What they like to do is refurbish
Yeah.
existing garments.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
They'll go to the thrift store. They'll
The
get
vintage
a
of
$2
kind.
jacket.
Mhm.
They'll put some appliques on it, and they will call themselves a designer. You are not a designer, ma'am,
Oh.
sir.
Anybody can get a
Are.
bedazzle machine.
I know
I'm
that's
just
right.
saying.
And
that-
I remember when bedazzle machines came out. When I
Yes.
was younger. They
Okay.
were like $10-15.
Right. And that was
Well, watch-
expensive back
And that
then.
was expensive. Okay, well, when I got in my 30s, all of a sudden a bedazzle machine is like $25-$30.
Right. And it don't even stick the bedazzles on right either.
And now it's like you have to glue them on, or you have to sew them
Oh,
on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You have to really know how to embellish a garment.
Yeah.
Now, hand beading, that's something completely different. That's handwork.
Yeah.
That's something
Right.
that takes time. That's money involved. That's work.
That's
Right.
a design.
Real work.
Hours.
Look.
That's a
Yes.
designer.
Yes.
Now whether you have 5 people working on that garment or not, you're still the designer.
Right.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Definitely.
A
Right.
designer is one who creates a design from scratch
Mhm.
with a piece of fabric. Now, a designer can actually have someone who sews for them.
Right.
They don't have
But they
to sew,
designed
Right.
it.
but they design it, but they have to know how to put it together,
Right.
Yes.
because you have to be able to convey that. If you can't convey that, that's a problem.
Right.
Right. Right.
Very
And that's
true.
what separates.
Yes.
The
That's what's
stylist from the
So
designer.
what?
And you have people who they haven't elevated their level of sewing.
Right.
You
Mhm.
have to be able to elevate your level of sewing.
Definitely.
You should see, if you've been designing for 5 years,
Mhm.
10 years, there should be an elevation in your
Right.
sewing.
You
Just like
definitely-
you go through school.
Right.
There should be an
everything.
elevation. I
That
should be
part.
able to see something and say, "Oh, okay, you've really
Yeah.
matured in your design,
Right.
It shouldn't be the same as
Absolutely.
day
Right.
one. Yes.
in your construction. If you're still being a one seam wonder with strings hanging and stuff unfinished,
Yes.
then you need to go back to the drawing board.
Okay, so now I gotta ask, and this is me being
Sure.
slightly messy.
Don't be messy.
I'm not
Don't
being
be
messy, but it's some real stuff that everybody needs to hear. So
Okay.
my thing is we're models, and of course we have to be in the sample pieces and things all the time.
Right.
And I feel like your garments are the only ones that are ever finished, if I can say that without being so messy.
Well,
And so my thing is,
Mhm.
how is your feelings on the designers that don't even finish the sample pieces? Like, I can't stand being stuck with needles, and they're like, no, just keep it there because if you don't, it's gonna fall apart. I can't stand that.
then that should not be on a model, not for
You can't.
show. Not for show. When I say not
Yes.
for show, it should not be on the runway.
Yes.
Now, if you're going to videotape it because you're doing something instructional, that's different.
Yes.
But if it's on the runway,
Right.
yes.
no pins should
Right.
stick a model.
Right.
I have pinned a garment to the point that it fit the model,
Yes.
but it wasn't sticking the model.
yes.
Right.
Never stick a model.
That part. Trust
You
me,
don't-
I've had
got
scars.
blood, I got
Do
blood,
that.
got shit
You know?
behind fashion.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's one of those
Gosh.
things. So if your garment isn't finished, then you have to ask yourself, should I show it?
Yeah.
So, like, just in my experience as a model,
Mm-hmm.
I went through a traumatic event. I wore a designer's dress, and it was sequins.
Ooh,
Okay.
painful.
I felt like someone took like
Thousands of
a
knives.
grater
Yes.
and rubbed my thighs
Yeah.
when I took that dress
My
off.
back is hurting thinking about
Was
this. Like,
it-
I'm getting
Was
tingled.
the sequins on the inside?
It was
No.
just a
causing-
sequence dress. There was no liner. There was nothing.
Yeah.
And not, of course, not realizing in our fashion show sense of urgency.
Okay, we're
you
rushing.
gotta put it
on,
on.
and it's
Mhm.
on, and then
And
you
you're
you're
like
start
going,
walking and you're like,
"Ooh,
oh, my God.
God.
Switchblade.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Yeah.
I bled. I shed blood for this dress.
Yeah. At that one, I remember. And
Unfortunately.
I remember that same
Yeah.
designer I wore a bodysuit for, and I was like, oh my God,
Oh,
this is
wow.
not it.
Well, in a situation like that,
Yeah.
then the designer wasn't careful to make sure that their design actually worked. It looked aesthetically from on the surface.
Right.
Yes.
It's like looking at the skin saying, okay, the skin is fine.
But
But underneath the skin,
Mhm.
skin has a whole bunch of issues.
Layers
you
the
know?
problem.
Oh my God.
Right. And
Yes.
it's like if you don't line it, then that's going to be a problem. Like I don't like when designers do dresses that are impossible for a model to walk in.
Right.
Why would you make a tube dress out of a fabric that does not stretch, no
Ooh.
split,
I've been in that before.
and they can't walk? And you're
Yeah.
looking and you're
tippy
looking,
toe,
going,
literally.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who was going to buy that?
Nobody.
gonna buy it.
Nobody.
I thought that was the whole premise of
Yeah.
this. You want to sell,
a garment.
You when you make it, are you just making it just for art? So
There
you
are
can
some
hang it?
designers that do that though. Some
There are
designers are
some
like
designers.
costume designers, right?
Yeah,
Or
well,
whatever
costume designers are completely different.
Or
That's a
what is
whole
it? Show
different,
design.
That's a whole different element
Mhm.
because costume designers are just that. They do wardrobe for shows,
Yeah.
whether it be stage play, whether it
Mhm.
be movie production, TV production, doesn't matter.
No,
Those are wardrobe costume designers.
Definitely.
Okay,
And those clothes are literally made differently
gotcha.
than your regular one-way clothes.
Yeah.
Because some clothes have to be rip away.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
You know, they have to be able to change very fast. Or
Definitely.
they may have to make 3 of that garment
Ah,
because
yeah.
of the transitioning
has
of
to
how
be-
it goes in that film or in that, you know,
It might get
the
soaked in
episode.
something, can't bring it right back.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And you can't use that same one. You have to use the next one.
Definitely.
So I'm getting vibes of you have created for film as well.
Yes.
I have.
Now
Look at
run that
you.
back, please.
See, and
Press
she just
pause,
snuck that in there.
rewind, and push
Well,
play
I have
on
a
that
degree in
one.
theater. I have a
Okay.
degree in theater.
Yes.
So, and I
Educated black
actually-
woman.
Yeah.
Huh?
Grown woman.
Grown black woman at that, okay?
And I've been actually doing theater since I was 5.
oh,
So
You are very theatrical. It makes very
darling,
much sense.
very,
Yes, I
very.
can definitely see that.
So, doing theater, I love everything theater, from the writing to the producing
Yeah.
to the directing. I've done all of that. I've done
Okay.
stage, I've done the set, I've done the casting, I've done the reads, I've done the writing. I'm a playwright.
Wow.
I've done all of that.
So whenever
So-
you need to book us, just keep us
Right,
busy. Just keep us
right.
busy.
So, but it's a lot that goes into
Absolutely.
production.
Yeah. And she don't have no
people
wrinkles. You
don't-
see this?
I guess
She don't got
beautiful
not
woman.
a stress mark
Right.
on
That
her
melanin
face.
poppin'.
Okay, just that Florida glow just coming through on
Yes,
Georgia sunny days.
sun-kissed.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
We won't well, we can tell my age. I don't care.
No.
So, I
That's
don't
up
care.
to
It
you.
doesn't bother me. It just
I would have to check ID. So unless you got your purse available, I'm gonna need you to just keep that under wraps.
okay. Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's a lot that goes into theater production, show
Yes.
productions, and things like that. And you can tell even with doing something like this. There's a lot that goes into it. Your timing, everything,
Right.
your mics, your
Lighting, just
setup,
everything.
your lighting,
Yes.
everything.
Our
How does this
producer.
sound? Your producer, your
Yes.
director, your timekeeper that says, "Hey, you're running over time."
Right.
All of those things.
We kind of
play
have
into
a all-in-one in this house. It's just amazing. Thank you.
Right. But as you grow and as you elevate,
Yes.
Right.
then you have a team.
Right.
That part.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
And that's very important too.
Yeah.
So, would you say, okay, you're talking about a team and growing. What does your team look like? Because it seemed for me, from the outside looking in, very functional, very
Ooh.
got it together.
Man.
But you know what you're doing, where you're going,
Mhm.
what's your end goal. It doesn't have to be end, but where you're going.
You know what that look is supposed to be and what you're actually trying to
So, what does
achieve.
your team look like?
My team is honestly a
Yeah.
team of one,
It's all in one.
all in one.
Yes.
And the thing about that is that many times it can be very stressful, and people don't realize that.
Mhm.
Like a couple weeks ago, I did a castle shoot,
Oh.
and I had 6 models on deck
Okay.
and a photographer, and booked everything, made sure everything ran smoothly. And my models got to see me in full effect.
Right.
They got to see that no, I don't sleep.
Oh, okay.
No, I
Long
don't.
nights.
I don't go to bed because you have to shoot tomorrow,
Right.
Right.
and you got to look good.
Right.
It's not, even though it's my clothes,
Mhm.
but you got to look good tomorrow because you're
Definitely.
shooting tomorrow.
Right.
They worry about this. I worry about dressing them.
Right. Definitely.
So
Come
they
feel like
take
booty
care of
cheeks.
me because they're like, "Did you eat?" And I'm like,
No.
If I got around to it, I did. If
Look,
I didn't.
I remember.
Anytime I
Yeah.
know Mama A is about to be in the building, I'm like, let me
Right.
go ahead and pack a snack bag because we gonna be in this together.
Right.
Okay.
So it's like, they'll take care of me. I
Yes.
take care of them on the
Yes.
back end. If they ever need anything, they know they can ask. The wardrobe is always open to any model who's ever modeled for me.
Yes.
And, Deb knows that.
Absolutely.
Look, I know that
and
too. Okay,
yeah, and
look,
it's
my
like,
pink
I mean,
latex is
she's
mine,
called,
okay?
I know starting out, she called me many times, hey, I
Yes.
need something, I have a shoot.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's available,
Yeah.
So to be able to have that relationship where you can call and say, hey, I
Definitely.
need something. I have over 100 pieces.
Right.
Definitely.
So, how important is it to you
Mhm.
to have a good relationship with models?
Yes.
It's very important. It's very important. And it is my hope
Mhm.
and it is my prayer that sometimes they can take, I won't call it critique,
Mhm.
but they can take some suggestions,
Yes.
some kind suggestions
Mhm.
of what to do, what
Of
not to do,
development.
of how to grow in this business.
Right.
I haven't been in the model side of it a lot, but I grew up in Miami, so I
Right.
saw a lot of those things.
Okay.
And so it's very important to have a good relationship with models because
Definitely.
I could have something come up and I could be like, I need to pull from somebody. I don't want to use the same people all the time.
All the time.
So I want to get fresh faces in.
And you are
Right.
very big on giving a new face the
Yeah,
opportunity, and that's always
absolutely.
amazing because
Absolutely.
we've even had guests before, and it's been the conversation of how our industry is so gate kept and nobody else can get in, and it's like if you don't know somebody, it's hard.
And you know
But
what
you give them that chance.
Yeah, I think that's very unfair
Yeah.
because there are a lot of people, and believe it or not, I have models that will come in from out of town.
Yeah.
Hey,
Before
have
the
a-
ones that are in town will
Yes.
show up.
I have
Right.
models who will hit me up who will come in from out of town for what I need.
Definitely.
You know, and I appreciate that. So it's like anytime I can do something for them, hey, if you need something, all you gotta do is call me and say, I'll put it in the mail for you.
Okay.
You know,
Look,
and
vacuum
go from
seal.
there. So yeah.
I love
Okay.
it.
So, well, we have a special treat today
Of
for our YouTube
course.
viewers.
Yeah.
Of course.
And we have our mini monthly fashion show
Right. Okay.
featuring
So
Miss
you have
Andrea Rowe.
already
Andrea,
seen
Andrea.
us. Okay. You've already seen your lovely host in these beautiful garments.
And we're going to
Or-
stand up and let you see the whole beautiful garment.
yes.
Okay.
So we'll be right back
yes.
to give you a taste of the mini fashion show
Of
from
A
Andrea.
Row Design.
Yes.
And we're back. Hey. I know you didn't miss
Yeah.
too much because we're getting started and ready to rock the runway with Miss Andrea Rowe. Hey.
With the
We're
A
back.
Row Design.
Yes. So,
Yes.
what would you call this collection?
This collection is called
Or is this a sample of different collections?
It's a sample of different collections.
Okay.
It takes you from the Orient
Oh.
to Africa.
Yeah, talk about international. Okay, let's
I
take a
love it.
journey.
We're talking international, we're talking flirty, we're talking spicy.
Ooh, real spicy.
Yeah.
So it just
that.
sounds like you put a little bit of all of yourself into these dresses.
I did.
Okay, now.
So amazing. So let's go ahead and get started.
Okay.
We have some beautiful models in the
Yeah.
building
We
today.
have our first model.
Yes.
First up, we have Jules,
Yes, ma'am.
and
Love
she
that.
is
Jewel.
wearing an Oriental dragon brocade fabric on the skirt.
Yes.
Okay.
And the top portion of the dress is a red satin
Yes.
with a beautiful sash tie.
Yes.
And believe it or not, the dress is reversible. She can wear it in the front with the slit,
The
or she can wear it
surprises.
in the back.
And I'm loving this tie. The bow at the
Yes.
neck is giving I'm
Yes.
innocent and still sexy with the classy low bust.
Very
Yes.
flirty
Mm-hmm.
with the clear heel,
Okay.
the anklet, the
Yes.
rhinestones.
So what was the inspiration behind this particular garment?
I wanted something that was flirty and soft, but still elegant.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That still spoke to me, that wasn't necessarily long and flowy like the majority of my creations.
Yes.
And I wanted something that said, "Hi, I'm in the room."
And it's definitely giving because
It
first of all,
definitely
it's
is.
red.
Yes.
Okay.
Second of all,
Yes.
these arms. Are you saying?
I was just about to
Yes.
say these
Everybody.
bell
It's a
arms is giving me
great-
everything.
It's a great date night dress.
Yes.
Especially if it's like anniversary or
Mhm.
even a play theater dress.
I was
That's
saying
an
this is the
excellent
proposed to me dress.
Oh,
Like, I could
yes.
definitely say yes to this dress. Like,
Yes, that's a different take on it. Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
It gives.
Oh my
Absolutely
goodness.
beautiful.
Or take me to Chinatown in China.
Right.
Look, only trips,
I need
okay?
I need to walk down the street and people stop.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. Attention
Definitely.
grabber. It
Yes.
definitely gives that.
Definitely.
It is.
Can
Definitely.
you
And-
give us the back one more time? Yes. I love
Absolutely
it.
adorable.
I-
Just a little
okay.
baby doll look.
Yes,
It-
that's
you
what it's
know.
giving. Yes, for
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so in true Andrea fashion, please, is there any secrets about this particular dress? Because I know you be throwing things in there.
Any secrets?
Yeah. On
Well,
this particular dress.
One secret is
the reverse.
it's reverse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
You
that
know,
is the
that's
secret
one
for
secret.
this
It's
one.
reverse.
Yes.
Okay.
Two, it's one of the simplest dresses.
that you've ever
that I made.
Really? There ain't nothing simple looking about it.
I won't say when I made it, but that's one of the simplest dresses that I've ever
Well,
made.
you definitely
and I absolutely love
executed.
it. Yes.
It is beautiful.
That is a nice execution. Well, thank you so very much for showing us
Absolutely
this beautiful
Thank
garment.
you, Jules.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
And the
gorgeous.
next garment we have coming, please give us a little backstory of what we're about to represent.
We
Come
are
on
going
out.
from one coast to another, one continent to another.
Yes.
And
It's
right
the
now we have
arms to me.
Kenyatta
Oh, yes.
and this beautiful, I call it a checkerboard baby doll dress with a ruffle,
Yes.
V-neck, puff sleeves.
Okay, hold on. I see her going for secrets. Please let me know what the secret
is
about this
that
dress.
dress has pockets.
Yeah. Oh, we love
That
a
dress
good
has
dress with
pockets.
pockets.
Yes.
Okay, and it came with pockets.
Every girl
Okay.
loves pockets.
Yes.
Even if it's just for her keys and her
Yeah.
phone,
Yes.
and her glasses.
Or her
you
man's
know,
money.
or
but
her or her
Yeah.
own money.
That's
And-
with a dress like that, I'm not
Yes.
spending my money. We going out. Okay.
Hey, and the wonderful thing about that too is you can wear it on the shoulder or off the shoulder. You can wear it
the
long
arm.
sleeve.
Oh my God, those arms just make me want to.
You can wear it long sleeve or the short puff sleeve.
Oh, I love it.
Absolutely beautiful.
So cute.
Absolutely
Super versatile.
beautiful. Yes.
Yes, I
And
love
it's full and it's forgiving.
Yes.
And it's not so form fitting that it has to be perfect.
So this is like perfect after Thanksgiving. For
And
me.
it's almost
After
kinda like a
Thanksgiving,
one size.
it's like a one size up to a certain size.
Up to a certain size,
Mhm.
or down to a certain size,
Or down to a certain size.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I love
But
that.
it's a great dress. Gives a lot of room. Another thing that can be added to it is a big belt.
Yes, I was just thinking
I
the
can
belt.
picture that. Yes.
Yes. Or even a sash, a fabric sash.
Yeah.
So that's something else that can be added to it to elevate the style.
And I love that. Okay, and so I see that this material is not like your typical material. What is
No,
this?
it is called a polished cotton.
Okay.
And what it is it's a waxed cloth.
That's the shimmer. I
The
see.
African
Yes.
fabrics have what they call a waxed cloth.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And being the designer that you are, we know that you're all around encompassing, but is it different to work with that kind of material?
No, actually, it's very easy to work with it.
Okay. Now,
Yes.
it looks so delicate,
Very
but
easy to
so
work with.
movable.
Yes. And the good thing about it is that it's to care for it is easy.
Okay.
You know, it's very easy care. You can do a cool water wash if you need to.
Okay.
And it won't lose shape. It won't
So
lose
you don't always
lose
have to
shine.
feel like you got to dry clean it when you
Correct.
wear it that one
Correct.
time. That's
And that's the
awesome.
versatility of a lot of my pieces too.
That's
You're able to care for it yourself at home
Yeah,
if you
it
need
makes
to,
it easier.
and you don't have to incur a huge dry cleaning bill.
Definitely.
I love
Well,
that.
yes.
definitely. Can we get one more spin around of the back and the twirl? Yes, ma'am.
love it with
Thank
those
you,
pumps,
Miss
too.
Kenyatta.
Yes.
Okay, and she
Yes.
always is giving leg. You know
Yes,
this.
yes.
Okay, the legs be legged.
That is beautiful.
Yes,
Great
thank you so
job.
Today I gave new meaning to
much.
leg day.
Okay, yes, ma'am. We come through.
Yes.
for it.
Yes.
We have one more.
One
Okay.
more.
Ooh.
no, we got
Yes.
Well, two more for sure. Definitely. Look at the
Oh
layers on
my
this. This
God.
is giving.
So up we have Sandra.
This is
Mrs.
breathtaking.
It is.
Beautiful, beautiful,
The
beautiful.
colors.
Yes.
We have
I know
another
our cameras
African
can't do
print.
it justice.
Yes, we have another African print.
Yes.
Now, originally, this is what we call elevating the design. Originally, this was a swing jacket dress.
Okay.
The underlayer was not there.
Okay.
I added the underlayer to give it some length
That high low.
and to give it that high low and to give it a little bit of fullness.
Yes.
So even if you have shape in one area, it creates shape in
the
another.
other. Mhm.
Gotcha. I love
So,
that. Jeez.
with the big buttons, the big dramatic buttons.
I was just about to say they're
Yes.
very nice and dramatic. You can't
Yes.
miss them. And if you're missing a button, you'll see
Oh,
it.
yes.
You'll see it. Right.
Come
And the
out.
great thing about it is that she can wear it like that. You can wear it with leggings. You can wear it with a cute little short dress underneath.
Yeah.
Right.
Or nothing, right?
Or
Right.
nothing.
I love
or
that.
nothing.
Yes.
And the great thing about it is you can pick a color in there and it will all work.
Follow it. Yes.
Yes.
You can probably come up
Definitely.
with about 15 outfits with just that one jacket.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
ma'am.
Yes.
The orange speaks volumes.
Yes.
Against our
It's
skin
so crazy.
alone,
Yes.
the melanin popping
And that
for
fit,
sure.
the fit is
Okay.
absolutely
It is.
perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect fit.
I just needed some of that chest for
Sunlight.
She was
That's
myself.
what I'm saying. This
gorgeous.
sun
Okay.
kiss all
Yes.
the time. She just
Everything.
it flows through her clothes every time.
And I have to say, her baby doll shoes are absolutely
Giving
perfect.
It
for
just-
this
it
outfit.
matches
It
so
goes
well.
all the way perfect.
I
Yes,
love those.
It
yes.
is.
Yes.
Of course.
Do you
Yeah.
have a certain way of depicting how you're going to pick out fabric, like such colors?
No,
It just
It's
grabs
like-
you.
it's if I see something, I'll be like, oh, that's really beautiful. I like that.
Mm.
But believe it or not, I'll get a vision in the store.
Oh,
I love
look.
And so I'm like, okay, bye, purchase.
That's mine.
That
We're
is
purchasing that.
great.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you see the vision of what
Yes.
you want to wear before you
Yes.
even pull that particular garment to say, I'm getting X,
Yes.
Y amount of
Yes.
yards.
Yes.
I love that.
Like I
awesome.
can get anywhere from 3 yards to 6 yards of something and know that I may be able to get 2 outfits out of it
Oh, I love that.
versus just one, you know.
I'm going to need a pantsuit for this jacket
I
for
love
Isn't that
myself.
beautiful?
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful? The
I love
funny
that.
thing, I'll tell you a funny thing about that and I'll let her go. But before I had the underlayer,
Is this the secret about the dress?
this is a secret.
Okay, this is the secret about the dress.
There was no more of that fabric.
Oh,
I walked into the store one day and they had a whole roll. I said, I'm gonna need another 5 yards, please. Thank you.
okay. I'll take that off
I'll
your
take
It
it.
was
hands.
waiting just
It
for
was
you.
waiting.
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, I can now make it the way I saw it.
yes.
Because I
That's
didn't get to make it the
cool.
way I saw it originally. I got to
Yes.
make part of it, but I
Yeah.
didn't get to make it the way I saw it.
Oh,
Yeah.
we love
Yeah.
this.
Now
I'm
it's
so
just-
happy you were able to finish your vision because it is a stunning
Yes,
one.
it
If we
is.
can get just one more spin around in this beautiful
Man,
garment.
I love that.
Yes, I love
look
the
at the back.
layers.
It is.
Look
It's
at the
just beautiful.
tail.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
look at
tail
the
is
tail.
so perfect.
Yes.
Isn't that perfect?
That
Yes,
perfect V.
The tail.
It's
is
like from
beautiful.
this angle, it looks almost like a skirt set.
Yes,
Yes, it does.
it does.
It really does.
But it's all one
But
piece.
it's all one piece.
Look, playing eyes game.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love
thank you
it.
so much for bringing this beautiful garment out, Miss Sandra.
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful.
Are you gonna do yours? Oh, let's see. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Supermodel.
right.
So Donnell is wearing a huge rosette mermaid dress,
Yes. Giving
sleek,
body.
sleek, fitted. And the secret to the dress is it has pockets.
Yeah.
It can be worn on the shoulder or off the shoulder.
Yes. And I'm loving that.
Yes. Yeah.
That is so like
It's a great red carpet dress.
it is. I can see that all day.
Great red carpet dress.
Yes.
And the way
Careers.
to elevate the style of this dress, you can do my signature overskirt, whether in black or red,
Mm-hmm.
or you can do a sash, a
Okay.
sheer sash. You can do
I
fur
can
as
see
well.
a glitter belt, like some
A glitter that would be
rhinestone,
beautiful too.
You know,
Yes.
pink or it's
yes,
it would rock it out.
yes.
You know, depending on where you're going, of course. But
Absolutely.
it's beautiful like
Yes.
this.
And then of course you want your accessories to match
Of
whatever
course.
that
Yes.
contrast is. So yes,
Absolutely.
yes,
Yes.
I love that.
Giving hips that she don't have.
And it's crazy because I'm telling you,
But it's beautiful.
these
It's so
dresses will actually give you what you don't have.
Yes. It's
They
giving
create what you
complete
don't have. Yes.
Barbie-ish,
Barbie-ish.
day, night, evening, red carpet. It's giving
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
And you're not missing. All
And
of
she's ready for the red carpet though.
Yes, for
Yes,
sure.
definitely.
For sure.
Definitely.
Yes. Body,
Yes.
yada, 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 yada.
Next up, we have my favoriteest person, my favorite co-host.
And to wrap it all up, we have Deb.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
Deb is wearing my Hawaii trip dress. It was my luau dress. Oh,
I love it.
okay. Okay.
Look, now y'all get to see the razzle dazzle. This is what is sitting in your favorite chairs every time you see an episode.
So the wonderful thing about this dress is it fits most sizes.
Yes.
It hugs the curves.
All the curves.
It accentuates the curves.
Oh, yes.
You can wear it on the shoulder or off the shoulder or both.
Okay.
It's long sleeve, so you can do the shrug on the sleeve, or you can pull it up some, or you can pull it all the way down like she has it.
Definitely.
Has a split, of course.
Giving thigh.
Yes.
Okay. Giving thigh.
And you can do barefoot, you can do open toes, you can do pumps.
You can do beach.
You can do
club.
beach. Yes.
Oh, I love that.
But it definitely is sassy and it talks
It definitely does.
all by itself. Yes.
It's not where I feel restricted
Mm-hmm.
or anything. It just gives.
Yes.
You feel like you can have a full dinner and still be snatched.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll be okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Nobody will
definitely.
know.
You never know.
Right.
You that whole plate of food.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I love this.
Very
The
forgiving.
way that it is hugging your curves
Yes.
is definitely beyond phenomenal.
And it's amazing that her shoes are perfect and her accessories are perfect.
Right?
Mhm.
Everything is kind of lined up.
Yes.
I did not know what we were wearing today.
Surprise.
And boom, it just clicked. Toes match.
Yes.
Match.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
love it.
loving it.
I love it.
How are you feeling in that?
It's not restricted. I feel so like
I feel that you better get that dress back before she run off with it. Right. Oh my goodness, I love it.
I love it.
this is beautiful.
Fabulous.
Yes. That gives us so much hope for the future.
Definitely. So we know we just took a little trip down a little bit of each collection.
Yeah.
About how many collections do you have to this day now?
I have probably about 5.
Right.
Yes.
How many pieces each?
It varies because I have over 100 pieces. I know Love and Color collection for the castle shoot.
Yeah.
I did over 20 pieces for that.
Oh, wow.
Just for that were all new pieces.
And how long did that collection take you?
About 2 weeks.
Oh,
About 2 weeks.
talk about put it together now.
Yes.
Just like that.
Oh my
That's
geez.
true talent.
I
It
tell
just
people-
shows it.
Yeah,
Long
I tell
night.
people I will I say I work 3 days, 24-hour days for my models to walk for 5 minutes.
Yes.
It's mind blowing.
5 minutes.
It is
It is
mind blowing.
very mind-boggling.
And it
Definitely.
takes us to another level of appreciation of
Definitely.
things, the time and effort that goes into each piece, is the love,
Yes.
everything. So we give you your props.
Your roses. Look,
For sure.
your roses for
Just
sure.
show her lap.
I know. Look, that's called a lap dance. I might have to charge you for that one. I might have to charge you. I love you.
Oh dear. Out of budget.
Look, out of budget. Bank account don't do those.
No. We don't do that.
I
Decline.
love it. But
So,
definitely,
do you
thank you
have
so much.
Any upcoming projects?
Currently, no. I don't have any upcoming project. My last project was the castle.
Okay.
I have a little bit of shooting coming up this week, and I'll be doing some taping for my sewing academy
Okay.
and doing some branding, some rebranding for myself,
Definitely.
some new outfits for myself because I never think about myself at all.
Yes.
And so I'll be doing some of that, and but nothing major.
Okay.
But yeah.
So, can you please tell our grown woman shit podcast viewers
Yes.
where they
listeners.
can find you?
Viewers and listeners, yes. On Facebook, you can find me at Andrea Rowe, and you can find me on my business page at A Rowe Designs. And I'll be setting up another page for my bridal, which will be Blue Diamond Bridals.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The Sew with Rowe Academy is live, but it is not public.
Okay.
Okay. It's only for my students. And on Instagram, it's A Rowe Designs LLC.
Okay.
And I don't have a private page on Instagram. But I will have a bridal page with the Blue Diamond Bridals on Instagram.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you so very much. And we can't
Absolutely.
wait to see you come back after your little slight vacation hiatus. Because we know we're going to need you eventually. So you're going to have to come out of it. And we are so grateful to have you in today with these beautiful garments and a piece of you. It
It's
feels
been
so
wonderful.
good to be in it.
Yeah.
I'm not taking this off. Just let you know.
I'm going to
I'll
jump
throw
her
that out
for it.
there.
Don't worry. I got you.
I love it, but she knows how I am.
Yeah.
I love all her. I love every single piece I've ever worn for her.
Yeah.
There was never a piece that I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to
Uncomfortable
take
or
this
no.
off. It was always so comfortable, so picture photo worthy,
Yes.
red carpet worthy.
Mhm.
In
Definitely.
LA, out there
Mhm.
doing it.
Okay.
I love it.
Right. I
So
forgot about that.
yep,
Yes. Yes.
We have been through it, and all her designs have been so custom and so just loving the body.
Yes.
So loving the body. And we love that about you.
Thank you.
And just you as a spirit alone, you're so calming as a designer.
You are.
So-
Anytime there's craziness going on backstage, she's not a part of it.
Right. We
Never.
don't have to hear, oh my God, all the wildness of backstage.
Mhm.
And you're patient enough to work with each one of your models
Yes.
to give them the time and attention that it needs to
Yes.
fit these beautiful garments that you
Definitely.
take your time on
Yes.
to
Yeah.
put on their body.
Yes.
I love
They
it.
know I'm known for fittings. The
Yeah.
Yes. We love a good Miss A-Row fitting. Okay.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Well, it has been real.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for coming on to
Thank you
talk
for
a little
having me.
shit.
Yes,
A
absolutely.
little fashion shit.
Th-
Oh God.
You
we
know.
can talk more
got-
shit later
got
if you
to,
like.
okay?
We can
Yes.
do that and
Oh, wow.
absolutely bring you back. So we take
Sounds
our
good.
time. So you know what?
This
week,
is your girl.
affirmation. We got to give it to
Oh,
you
okay,
because of
yeah.
her.
Mhm.
That
Follow
part.
your dreams. Follow your dreams because it's going to get you where you need to go.
Mm.
You don't have to worry about anybody else. Follow your dreams.
Look, you're the only one on your path.
Exactly.
Nobody
It's
else will do it
yours.
for you.
It's
Silly.
yours.
Oh
So-
my goodness. Well,
Yep.
this is your girl Donnell.
And this is your girl, Deb Dior, with our special guest.
Andrea Rowe.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and this has been Grown Woman Shit Podcast.
Yes.
Brought to you by the one and only Eben Vision. Content created for and by
Kings and Queens. Join us, watch us on Spotify and YouTube every Friday.